This is a hilarious scene. This little bear doesn't know any better. It's lying down, sleeping on the hunter's turf. The hunter was completely stunned. After all, he's a poker targeting brown bears. But instead of getting angry, he crouched down to try and wake the little bear up. What he didn't expect was that this little bear was about to change his life forever. As soon as he poured the milk into the bowl, the little bear immediately woke up from the smell. But the hunter didn't want to let the bear get food so easily. He found the little bear so amusing. Like a pet dog or something. It had all the hunters laughing. It even broke the cold atmosphere between them. Life in the wild is usually boring, but the little bear made it way more interesting. After feeding the bear, the hunter got on his horse to go hunting. Meanwhile, a bear had already set its sights on them. When they reached the mountain, the hunter found a water source and just dove in to enjoy the natural gift. That's when a shadow appeared on the ground. Panicked, the hunter frantically looked for an escape, but all he found were cliffs. So he picked up a rock, ready to fight for his life. But the giant bear just drew a line in the dirt. Turns out, it was a warning. It wasn't looking for a fight, just peace. It didn't like human killing. At that moment, the hunter seemed to understand the giant bear's message. He immediately threw the rock aside. Maybe surrendering is shameful, but it's the only way to survive. Sure enough, the giant bear didn't harm him. It just walked away. But the giant bear underestimated humans. Later, the hunter, now armed with a gun, furiously chased after the giant bear. The gun was loaded with special bullets, and one shot could end the bear's life. But at the crucial moment, the hunter hesitated. After all, the giant bear had spared him earlier. Thinking of that, he fired a shot into the air. His companions were nearby, and he wanted the giant bear to leave. At that moment, the hunter's conscience was awakened. He stopped his companions, feeling ashamed of his past actions. Back at the camp, the hunter let the little bear go, deciding to leave the forest and never hunt again. But the little bear couldn't bear to part with them. It followed the hunter all the way. Touched, the hunter tried to scare the little bear off, telling it to stay away from humans. Once the hunter left, the little bear returned to its loneliness. Without any parents to look after it, it wandered aimlessly all day. But just then an adult cougar set its sights on the little bear.